plaintiff, Bonita Armstead, says she and the defendant started dating several years ago, despite the fact that they were both married. Bonita claims she fell in love with the defendant, but he ended up using her for money and giving her 3 sexually transmitted diseases. Bonita is suing her former lover for unpaid loans and emotional distress. Defendant Kelvin Wallace admits that he started having an affair with Bonita while he was married to his ex-wife. But after he ended their relationship, he got with his new wife, who is with him in court today. Kelvin claims Bonita continually harasses him and his new wife, and he's countersuing for car damages and emotional distress.
Start with you.
First, I'd like to make a public statement against Mr. Kelvin Wallace. Ladies, if you ever see this man, run. Okay. I feel like he'll steal your money, he'll take your money, and he'll give you STD.
Oh. Give me some background, ma'am, on the relationship.
I've been knowing Mr. Wallace since '03. We had an affair. I guess we fell in love. Well, I fell in love. And after '07, my husband passed.
Sorry to hear that.
And we were supposed to get married. Or probably,
you and the defendant.
Yes. And so I guess after around '08 or something like that, I found out he had another lady friend, which is her. And the relationship.
How was he stealing your money? Tell me about that. You said he was stealing your money.
Well, just taking things from me, like asking me for money for car parts, telephone, cars. I don't know. I just decided to get a promissory note when he asked me for it.
Oh, you have a note saying what he owes you?
Yes.
Let me see it. Sir, what do you want to tell me about your relationship with her before we get into the loan and the emotional distress she's suing you for?
Well, Your Honor, let me give you some background on Bonita Armstead. I met Bonita back in 2003. She was married and I was married. I was cheating on my wife. She was cheating on her husband. I know I was wrong for it. In the result of that, I lost my wife because of her. She was calling the house.
She made you?
She calling the house, coming by the house. She even put sugar in a gas tank of my wife's car.
That's not true.
I went through that with her. I wound up losing my wife. And then a little while after me and my wife broke up, me and her decided to try to get together and be a couple. And she was steady, cheating on me. And, I changed my life around. So I didn't want to live like that no more, Your Honor. And during that process, I met Yvette, which is my wife now. And she's been trying to come between me and my wife today.
That's not true.
Still coming over at my church. I was, I had the church van. I was driving around picking up, the members of the church, bringing them to church. She even put sugar in the church van.
That's not true.
She goes up to my pastor and tell my pastor that I ain't no good and I'm this and I'm that.
You were telling me how she has interfered with your current marriage.
Yeah. Me and my wife be sitting out on the porch. She would come up and pull up and, and just stalking me. She punched me in my face, stabbed my tires, bust my window out of my truck.
Did she loan you money?
She gave me money on the promissory note. I had borrowed $150 from her. She didn't have no price in there. She wrote that price in there after I signed it.
Let me see. I, Kelvin Wallace, do appreciate this loan of would say the amount. You're saying it had no amount.
It didn't have no amount.
So why would it say
sir?
Of? That means the whole sentence was written in. Meaning if the whole sentence was written in, there was a gap. So I don't believe you. Emotional distress is for what?
I had some STDs from him.
Plural?
Oh, yes.
More than one?
Yes. He kept telling me different stories about this.
How
he
many?
apologized. 3.
Give me the months and years.
Here, right here.
Did you mention them to him, obviously?
Yes, he told me, and we went together on one occasion.
Let me have it, please. Sir, what do you say to this?
I didn't give her no STDs, sir.
Did you all ever discuss it?
We discussed it one time.
Did you go to the doctor with her?
We went to the doctor one time, but I didn't have nothing.
once it was determined that she had an STD, how did you all work that out?
She took her medicine and
you
she
said
got
it's
cleared.
Gotcha. And you said ain't no thing, baby. It's all right. Just take your medicine.
Okay, right.
We still cool.
Exactly. Apologize for nothing.
That's how most men respond
Exactly.
to getting an STD from their woman.
Right.
They say, just take your medicine, baby. Ain't no problem.
It's gonna be all right.
I don't know where you got it from and don't want to know. Don't know if you gave it to me and don't want to know. Just take your medicine. It's cool. No argument. We stay together. I mean, if I'm to believe what you're saying, $2,150 for car damages and emotional distress. How does she owe you?
She had sugar put in my wife's car, stabbed the tires on the van.
All right, ma'am.
That's not true. That's not
You just
true.
making up this damage to
Well,
the car?
I don't know anything about the stabbing the tires or none of that stuff. I didn't do that.
Did you file any type of report?
Yes, sir.
What type?
I got it here.
Let's see it. What is it?
What is it?
You got to tell me. What is the report?
Just as an estimate on the vehicle here.
That's something you filed.
Give me along this letter, honey, and the police report paper.
Yeah, you have a police report?
Can I stand up,
Yes.
please?
Yeah, come
He's
on.
not doing too well.
State your name. State your name.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yvette Wallace.
What do you want to tell me?
I'm his present wife. When I first met Kelvin, he took me to meet his family. First thing his sister told me was, my brother loves hard and he has a stalker. And this is Miss Bonita. I'm aware of the incident where she hit him with the stick, because when me and him first met, I had dropped him off at the
That's
house.
the emotional distress you're suing for? Her hitting you with a stick?
Yes.
All right.
I was aware that she hit him with the stick, and that's around the time she put the sugar in the van.
Not true.
There's been a lot of incidents. His sister wrote a letter about her.
Okay, sir, you were requesting public records, but you didn't give me any of the public records where you filed.
The court told me it would take 3 weeks, and I was
Has anyone talked to her about this other than you?
no,
Did the preacher write a letter?
no. But she went up to the preacher and talked to
But
the
she
preacher.
denies it all. And the preacher, someone should have given you a letter, sir.
There's
Well, I got a letter here, sir.
From who?
from his sister.
From my sister.
All right. Read it to me, what she says, something about her putting sugar in your tank.
I, Yolanda Wallace, made reports to the Cleveland Police Department. Benita Armstrong also broke the back window out of the truck. Benita
How
Armstrong
did she
flattened
know?
all the 4 tires on the same truck. Benita Armstrong took my daughter Latia, to buy fireworks for the 4th of July.
Okay.
Benita
How does she
Armstrong,
know about the damage to the car? Anything? Did she say I was there? I saw it? How
Yeah,
did
she
say
was
know?
there.
Read that part where she says I was there. I saw her.
well, it's not on here.
Well, then she didn't say it. You
She
said
says,
she did
I
say
have
it.
witnessed.
So she saw it.
Yes.
You just told me she didn't.
Oh, Lord.
Your
Can I sit
sister
down?
did.
Because
You
I'm-
can leave.
So thank
You can leave.
I appreciate
All
it.
together.
I need to.
Yeah. Does your sister say she saw it?
Yes, sir.
Read the part where your sister says, I saw her do it.
I witnessed Benita Armstead parking and riding past our parents' home. Benita Armstead not allowed it at our parents' home or any family member. I brought Kevin Wallace to his truck and
No,
put it.
sir. Tell me where she says, I saw her damage the truck. She said she saw her drive by your parents' home. I've given you every opportunity, sir. She denies it totally. And $4,000 is your judgment, ma'am. $3,000 for the
Judge
loan,
Mathis.
$1,000 for the emotional distress. Your
you
judgment
so
is
much.
dismissed, sir.
Thank
Judgment
you.
for the plaintiff.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Lord, God is good. I've seen him 2 weeks ago. He calls me.
That's not true.
Benita is a liar. She got over today in the courtroom. The judge
believe
believed
that.
her. So
When you're good at lying, it's easy to do. See,
As
in
God
our
is my
case, it's
witness,
not
I
easy
am
to do.
telling
She
the
don't know
truth.
nothing about God. Me and my husband, we go to church. We try to do the right thing.